Hello everyone, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we did more main story quests mainly, which, surprise surprise, Nidhogg was the one that stopped the whole event where we were trying to bury the hatchet with the dragons. Surprise! We also had the drills with the Alliance. What else did we do? I was attempting to do a lot of some of the Alexander raids, but I got stopped by a lot of cutscenes. Speaking of, I do want to do more of the Alexander and maybe even get through them. If it's going by how the others went, it looks like it will go from cuff to arm to burden of the sun. I don't know if there's going to be anything after that, but we'll see. What else did I do? It was a lot more story. We saw a bit more of what was going on with Paplimo and Ida. I really want to get to them soon. I don't know. Are they going to be in are they going to be more of a thing in the next expansion than in this one? I could potentially see that happening. Because again, it looks like they're again in either Thanalin or a Thanalin-like area. It looks very Thanalin to me. Very kind of like Badlands, desert looking kind of area. Very true. Story isn't done for Alexander. Hi, Vanilla. How are you doing today? Need to do the raids and then I can continue the story? That's fair. I pretty much left off with the main story with Vidofnia being attacked at the ceremony by the Estinian Nidhogg hybrid. I'm assuming there's not a whole lot of the Alexander raids left. Again, like I mentioned before, just like Arm of the Sun, Burden of the Sun, and maybe like a big old finale to it, potentially. I don't know. Again, I'm just going by what the Fist of, like the air quotes father parts of the raids were are corresponding with the sun. Like I did for the Crystal Tower raids. That's fair. Just for me, it's just waiting for the party to form. So I need to think of something else to do while I did that. I at least had oh no. I forgot his name. Oh gosh darn it. I feel horrible for forgetting his name because I went through his whole, like, quest line. Our Mandeville man. I had his quest line to go through, which was very entertaining while I waited for the raid parties to form for the Crystal Tower. I don't really have that right now. I went through all of his. There's not really much else I can do while I wait. I guess I could do other kind of quests, I suppose. More kind of air quotes basic quests. I might go for more of the quest pluses. See if those do anything. Well, a lot of those tend to open up either more dungeons or more story, air quote, story-driven content. Maybe I'll hold off on those too. Uh, just right now trying to think of things that I can do. I guess... Hey, we have 2 DPS at least now. That's nice. That must mean we just need to wait a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and go to Limsa. I can... Alexander raids are 12 in total. And are all in Heavenswood. Okay. So that means I have a lot more to go, actually. I'm only halfway there. Wonderful, wonderful. I will say, at least the Alexander raids so far have been fairly short. A quick little dungeon followed by like a single boss for the most part, it seems. So as soon as I get in there, they're at least quick enough. Just I need to get in there. It's normal raids for Heavensward. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's a wind-up Nidhogg? Oh, I don't know if I like it, though. It's a little too much head and horn, you know? Oh, well, let's just check in on my peoples. On my recruits. How's everyone doing, Sergeant? Hey, they actually succeeded. Holy crap. So I can do an enlistment manual. When accompanying a Lancer, XP earned is increased by 20%. We don't have a Lancer. I don't have a I really don't have a Lancer. But I'll take it. Hooray! And how are they doing? 1 level up. Okay. I'm more interested in this. Use it. Show me someone good. Oh. Oh, it's a chance for it. Huh. Well, that's fun. Okay. Shadow of Mach is the alliance raid for Heavensward? Oh. Okay. I hardly recognize those green recruits we started with, Commander. In fact, I've heard rumors making the rounds. Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh, not the Commander mission. No. Squadron mission. Oh, hey, that's nice. When all squadron members are of a different class, which they are. I like to have different classes. Oh, I can't do this one anymore? Love his face. They're not ready for this mission. Let's not do that. Okay, so the list will update next week. That's not too bad then. Maybe we'll just do some training. Oh, no one will get, like, any level ups from it. It's only a XP reward of 3,000. we do get a heck of a lot more experience from these. Let's do a border patrol deploy. Or I could. Yes. Do I need to do it here? Yeah. No. Dang it. I just did this yesterday. How do I swap out? Oh, there we go. Alright, we need more mental ability. Let's put away our rogue. Thaumatage. We don't need as much. Take that. Take this. That any better? Not really. I'd rather have that. I'm gonna have more healer, I suppose. No. Well. Alright, we'll go with that. Deploy. Yeah. And everyone else just gets normal training. No level ups, but better than nothing. Alright. Oh joy, we lost our person. Oh, no. Hey, commence. Heck yeah. Alright. Cuff the sun. Oop. Oh. Wait, what? Okay. Whee. No. Man, already. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. The world? Oh. Interesting. Warning, warning. Oh my gosh. Four bosses in a row? That shouldn't be too bad. Really melting them right now. My gosh. I still have no clue what they're saying in this song. Oh, I heard creating in that. I heard creating. Besides that, I have no clue. Excuse me? I don't trust the floor. I don't know. It won't bite. It might. It very much might. Again, I feel like it was doing something. I was trying to stay on like the higher bit of ground because I felt like the lower bit might have gave way. I would not doubt if it did. Oh. Oh. Well, that's fine. I hope someone reses me. Because I feel like I'm gonna be dead at the end of this. Nope. Okay. Yes. Hopefully I can get back there. Alright. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's good. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, no. More of the pieces and parts. Ugh. Okay. Not too bad. Now with the Alexander storyline. Oh, hi. Hey, Mead. Or Maid. Ah, Shent. You haven't seen Round Rocks, have you? I was looking forward to hearing about the new treasures she's found. Rabble rabble. I see. Well, I will not lie to you. Some of it is true. I did meet with the Illuminati. But that is not the whole story. Allow me to explain. I will hear you out. You're saying you handed over the Codex fragment to stop the Illuminati from coming here and taking it? Yes, but the fragment I handed over to them was not but a stone picked from a pile of rubble. The true Codex fragment is here, safe and sound. And they believed that? I bloody knew Quick Thinks was lying. And the way he told it, you'd been working with the Illuminati all along. Load of old bilge, a lot of it. I am afraid not. Quick Thinks told you true. In fact, it was I who first taught the goblins how to summon the primal. I meant only to use them for my own ends, of course. Much as I did you. Oh, shoot! The author of the Enigma Codex was an ancestor of mine. The creation of the so-called perfect world proposed within it has long been the goal of certain members of our tribe, myself included. For years we strove in secret to realize its high ideals, free of the twisted elitism which seems to have infected the Illuminati. During that time, there was one who served as our leader, a man who made us believe that our perfect world was within reach, a man with whom I fell in love. I wish for nothing more than to see his dreams come to fruition. Flashback. Cone? So blind was my devotion, I agreed to help him summon a primal without a second thought. The danger to our lives never even crossed my mind. But on that day, 3 years ago, I came to know the folly of our mission. Why Cone? In an instant, the infernal machine laid waste to our hopes, snuffing out the lives of my companions. The man I loved was dragged into its core. Oh, and you're hoping that we can rescue him? Again, why Cone? In a last desperate attempt to make right our mistake, I called forth a barrier with which to seal Alexander. At that moment, however, the Codex shattered, and the Colossus vanished without a trace. Oh, is the Cone the Codex? Condex? Condex, okay. When the dust settled, I found myself surrounded by the broken fragments of the Codex, the cold, accusing remnants of our dream of a perfect world. And that's when Roundhawks got the... Okay. We were fools to think only of the future. I did not realize it until my friends were gone, but the time we spent on our journey together, pursuing a shared dream, those moments were as precious as any paradise we could have hoped to build. It's a sad old tale, I'll give you that. But it doesn't explain why you had the Illuminati summon the Primal, or why you had us help you infiltrate it. After everything you've been through, you can't seriously think any good will come of reviving Alexander? You all but said as much yourself. Good has nothing to do with it. Understand, I did not act out of any lingering adherence to my old ideals. I simply wanted to see him again. And perhaps walk to the ends of the world with him. Him? Pshh. Mide cannot mean Alexander. Oh, the man she loved. Not Alexander itself, but the soul I believe still resides within. Soul of Uplander sleeps in giant machine. Never has Patrix heard such unsense. Mide cannot abandon this, or must abandon this. Now's not the time. I've got one more question to ask you. What happens when all the codex fragments are brought together? Alexander was born from the hearts that yearned for a perfect world. The writings of the Enigma Codex inspired such a desire. They are more than just a collection of texts. The Codex can also be used to control the Primal. Really? To be precise, 2 elements are required. A complete Enigma Codex, and one capable of reading it. When both are present, Alexander can be commanded to transport its residents wherever they choose. I myself was once able to read the Codex, but those days are long gone. Now the fragments are as dead to me as the stones beneath my feet. There is another, however, to whom the Codex still responds. One we know quite well. There is another. Yep. Well, that's not great. What? Round rocks? Are you saying that little girl is the key to controlling a bleeding primal? What's up, Wedge? Have you still been listening over the right? Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it. Round rocks! Round rocks has been captured! Oh, god damn it. Yay, money! Toppling the tyrant. Roundrox's plight weighs heavy on Mead's mind. Curse me for a fool. I should have known better than to underestimate the Illuminati. I assumed the missing piece in their plan was the Codex fragment, but they were talking about Roundrocks all along. We must mount a rescue. Now, without delay. To the Illuminati. She's no better than a cog in that monstrous machine. It is like that she is being held somewhere in or close to Alexander's upper body. Continue your push through the left arm, and while the Illuminati are distracted, I will search for a way forward. Okay. The arm of the sun. Join. Alright. And again now, I must think of something to do. Ah, Matoya's Cave. Meh. I guess we can... Until I can think of something else, we can go to the gold saucer, I suppose. Again, if anyone has any suggestions of things for me to do while waiting, let me know. Hildebrand questline was fun. If there's anything similar, you can let me know. Let's gamble. Is it really gambling when you always make a profit? Looking for 1, 2, 3. So max amount or least amount. Got it. What? Random. No, 306. Alright. Nice. Yeah, let's keep playing. Well, no way of getting the 6, however. 1936 for that. Okay, I'll take it. Heck yeah. Okay. Dang it. Fine, let's see what we get. 72, still not bad. A little over 7 times how much we put into it. I'll take it. I do want the blackjack. But that is going to take a long time to get. I can almost get an adamantoise whistle. Oh, goodness. Malevolent Weasel. Could do the quest keeping the ledger from math at Pillars and Ishgard is a fun quest line. Sure. Where's Ishgard on here? Up, there we go. Ishgard. Ishgard not counted? That's weird. Oh, Foundation. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, that makes sense. Wow. Sorry, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, goodness. Alright, Pillars. Let's go Last Vigil. Alright. A gentleman falls rather than flies? I don't remember that one. Alright, 6.2... 2Y 9.4. So around here. Ah. That was from who? Mathai? Yo. Ah, okay. Keeping the ledger. Ooh. It has the look of a man who has lost everything. Good day to you, sir. How may I help you? Oh, you wish to help me? Well, your timing couldn't be better. It would seem I have misplaced the record of sales for my most esteemed client, Sir Endalim Scholasticate. Said client has requested another volume from the 72 articles of Hellenic polity. Polity? There are 14 in total, and try as I might, I cannot recall which one they specified. Surely you can imagine how embarrassing it would be were I to ask them again myself, and they to learn the reason why. That's why I need you to go in my stead. No need for overt inquiries, mind. Just make small talk and surreptitiously examine the shelves to see what might be missing. Okay. Oh. There she is. And if she's here, you know who's also here? I'll be back. Wait for me. Wait for me, my quest. Yay, we're back with more Hildebrand. Oh, wonderful. NPC which will appear slot which you have seen before. Ooh, okay. I have not. I didn't know when they started up again for Heavensward. This is the first time I've seen this like here, so it must have been recent when it activated because I have not seen that there. In here, keeping the ledger. Hello. Pray keep your voice down when inside the Scholasticate. Yes. But yeah, I didn't know when it like started back up again, the Hildebrand quest line. I guess now. Who am I supposed to be talking to? Speak with the seminarians and speak with they. Okay. Oh, pardon me. The 72 articles? Why, yes. I've been poring over volumes 12 and 13. The subject matter is quite dense. Hardly something that could be handled in a single sitting. If you have need, I could bear to part with them for a short while. No? I see. In that case, I shall continue my studies. 12 and 13. You're studying the 72 articles as well? I suppose that makes one of us. I require volume 4, but is yet to be returned. It outlines the canon laws of the Ishgard Orthodoxy. In truth, these books are all rather dense, especially after the 11th volume. You must memorize the teachings of the 4th to set a foundation for everything that follows. Lay was the last to borrow it, as far as I know, but he's been so busy of late, something about helping children being bullied. If he is truly so busy, I wish he would at least return the book to us. So it's the 4th then that needs to be done. He lost the 4th. Hi? You find volume 10 lying on the table. Am I supposed to remember all this? Gosh darn it. I'm gonna make a note. I'm gonna make notes because I don't know if I need to remember all this. Okay. So there was 13, 12, maybe 4. 4 might be one that he lost and we need to then get, but maybe it is something that we have, and then 10. Okay. We got here volume 6. Boop. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna talk to you anyway. Fury take me. Must we revise the entire curriculum? What do you do here? Oh. Goodness. Though I do still teach on occasion, my primary responsibilities are now... we'll come back to this. Administrative, as I serve directly under Headmistress Elviane? Her knowledge of the Enchiridion is without peer, and it is well that Her Eminence appointed her to oversee the Scholasticate. However, owing to her age, something happened. I am very glad I'm making notes in case I need to know these numbers. Because especially now that I'm doing this frickin' raid, I'm not going to remember the numbers. I need notes. I do not have the best memory. I like that. Dang it. Not done this before. Ah, okay. Wee. Oh god. Oh, wait. Wee. All right. This again. All right, I'm taking the far. Oh. Oh no. Didn't realize it hurt us. Oh. Oh. Oh, we're split up too. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, it's a cat. Oh, and we're in. And the music again. We're in like a city proper now. Oh, is this round 2 of the Oh. I was wondering if this is round 2 of like the gauntlet. Where the heck am I going? Oh. Here? I guess here. Yeah, this is actually kind of cool. I love the city. That's kind of cool. Oh, we're fighting all thoughts. Barrels at full capacity. Don't hurry skeletal laugh. What? Add up Lemons Doom. Quick Thinks makes execution more laugh worthy. Oh, did not mean to do that. Ow. Oh, it's turned green. Victory is assured. Do not resist. Don't know if I'm gonna hit this or not. Eh. Get back here, you little jerk. Let it go boom. Hey! Okay. Use a oh, the wait. Displacement? Or engagement? You mean corpse to corpse? Engagement. Ah, okay. Okay. I get what you're saying. Uh, I guess greed. Okay. Psh. Uplander sends quick think scurrying. Illuminati, think twice before threatening us again. Uplander is nearly through left arm. Next Uplander must push forward into inner parts and save Roundrocks. I'd like to. Congratulations on your victory over Quick Thinks. While you are busy dismantling his flying machine, I finished charting Alexander's interior. The chamber you reached is situated in the innermost part of the left sector, which means your next aim should be... Huh? Psh. Backrix does not trust Treasure Hunter. 3 years ago she summoned Metal Giant. Backrix wonders if she will wishes to finish mission of dead comrades. I do not blame you for doubting me. Truth be told, my former mentors often stressed that were the unthinkable to happen, it would be my burden, as the youngest, to carry on their work. But building the Codex's perfect world was their dream, not mine. I only borrowed it. As long as I was with those I held dear, I could happily have devoted myself to any cause. Seeing their passion, their joy, that was what filled me with resolve. It was that which drove me to collect the pieces of the Codex. All their talk of learning and reason, of justice and perfection, meant little to me in itself. I sometimes wonder why I was able to read the Enigma Codex in the first place. Mayhap it was because my youthful mind was as a blank slate, receptive to any ideal, if put convincingly enough. In the end, of course, it didn't matter. The Primal took my friends' passion, their joy, and their idealism, and ground them into dust. Though I survived, my commitment to the cause did not. Put simply, I had no need for a perfect world without them to share it. So believe me when I tell you that I did not seek Alexander's return to realize the dreams of the dead. I only wish to see him again. Meaning your leader. The section of Alexandria you have been exploring is called Midas, after a king from a legend of Eld. Midas entreated the gods for a finger that would turn all he touched into gold, and the gods duly obliged. But in his carelessness he transformed the one he loved most in the world into a lifeless golden statue. Thus the thing he coveted became his undoing. So it was with me and mine. Had we but paused for a moment to consider the means, and not simply the end, mayhap my friends would still be alive. But we did not, and they are gone. My one remaining wish is simple: to speak with the man I love once more. If I could do that, I would be satisfied. There. I have told you everything. Assuming no one else wishes to question my motives, I would speak of Roundrox's rescue, as was my original intent. Now listen well. Alexander is divided into 3 main sections, each powered by an independent core. You have already fought your way through into the innermost parts of Midas, the left arm. The core lies only a little way beyond, but you may be sure that the Illuminati will have deployed the bulk of their forces to defend it. Hold on a minute. Why would they choose to keep Roundrox there? The cores are just power sources. You are correct, and the answer is they wouldn't. Roundrox is most likely being held within Alexander's upper body, but the Illuminati have locked the entrance from either arm, making it impossible to enter. Our only choice is to stop the core, and in so doing stop Alexander. I see. Why, that's actually rather clever. The Illuminati need Roundrox to control the Primal, but if it can't move, they have no need for her. At the very least, they'll have no choice but to keep her safe until the Primal is in working order again. Activating those cores would have used up every crystal the Illuminati had. If we destroy the second one, I doubt they'll have enough to get them operational again. Psh. Do Uplanders truly think Metal Giant can be toppled? Yes. I tend to use them quite a bit. I don't know why I didn't before. I mainly use Corp Corpse a lot. Not so much displacement, because when I do use Corpse Corpse, it is to get in there to use all of my, like, melee attacks. And it seems that whenever I go through all of them, it uses up displacement. Which one was it? Oh, it's because I usually use engagement. That uses up my displacement, so I can't, like, back out of it quickly. So I mainly go through the 4 there, and then I pretty much walk back. That's how I tend to do it, but for whatever reason I haven't been doing that recently. I don't know why. Sorry. In the absence of a better option, Backrick seems ready to go along with Mead's rescue plan. Psh. Treasure Hunter truly believes soul of lost love sleeps in Metal Giant. Madness. But Backrick does not doubt resolve to rescue Roundrocks. Go with me deep into Midas and deactivate Second Core, but do not underestimate Illuminati. Day and night they bring supplies into Steel Fortress. Backrick suspects Illuminati are Tinker making new weapons. Wonderful. Alright, we join. Now we go back. We go back. We go back. The Foundation. Yay, the nighttime theme. I especially like the Foundation version of it. Ba-da-da. The Pillars is okay, but I prefer Foundations. I messed up. Oh, I got both. Draw. Go away. Thank you. I thought I was getting better at that, but I guess not. Oh my gosh. Oh, hi. 72 articles? Ah, I do recall borrowing a volume. Which one I cannot say. Would that I had the time to read it. Truth be told, my so-called schoolmates have kept me rather preoccupied of late. Not a day goes by without them pulling some childish prank on my dear friend Theomacent? Well, they try at least. I do what I can to see their plans come to naught. To know they will move on to become clergymen, or even prelates, or prelates? We live in a truly unjust world. Hmm. Okay. So 1 through 9, cool. Wait, 1 through 9 are on the shelf? I thought 4 was missing. Oh wait, yeah, no, 4 is missing. 4 and 6 are missing. Okay. Cool. Or 4 is missing and 6 is being read now? I'll have to go back through what they were saying. But I can at the very least put down... So I have 13, 12, 4, 10, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. So what, is it 11 then? A Lowborn stumbles into the Scholasticate and thinks himself qualified to study Orthodox doctrine. How droll. Our facilities are reserved for those who have potential. like myself. I'll have you know that I'm working through the final volume of the 72 articles. A simpleton like you could spend a lifetime in study and fail to comprehend a single word. But don't let me dissuade you. Start with volume 1 and mull over the first few pages for a year or so. Okay, so you have the last one, right? Let me talk with you. At least has the 4th volume. You have the last. Subject matter volumes 12 and 13 are quite perplexing. Okay. Okay. So 6 was there. I think the only one that wasn't really mentioned was the 10th. Or no, the 11th. Sorry, the 11th. 13, 12, 4, 10, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, just the 11th. That would have to be my guess. Back from the Scholasticate. Good. So which volume are we missing? Oh wait, 14? I thought there was 13. Wait, no. If there is 14, then 14 was the final one that the frickin' pompous dude was saying that he had. So again, I think it's 11. Has to be volume 11. Ah, volume 11. Yes, that's it. I remember now. Whew. My business and reputation are safe thanks to you. As I'm sure you can imagine, falling out of their good graces would bode ill for business. The Scholasticate is the cornerstone of education within the church, and all members of the clergy must pass through its doors. With but a word from the headmistress, I could lose everything I own, or worse. But thanks to you, my good sir, my business is safe. You've helped me more than you'll ever know. Good. I don't think I need any of this, though, so I'll take the money. Contradicting convictions? Whoa. Sighs as he looks around for customers. Ah, my dear sir, how fare you these days? Can't say business has been well myself. As you are aware, the church is in a bit of turmoil, and it's taking a toll on my profits. Unrest is understandable, yet there are many who are using the confusion to take out their anger on my best customers. Now, I'm not one to get mixed up in politics, but the students of the Scholasticate pay good gill for tomes and feathered quills. One made a request that I'm wont to oblige in order to keep the coin flowing. On behalf of her peers, she told me some disagreeable folk have been following seminarians back to the cathedral, hurling all manner of insults. Easily singled out by their uniforms, they don't feel comfortable walking out in the open these days, and that includes around the crozier. If you're inclined to keep an eye out for those who would try to harass the students, I'd ask you to make a round near the road to St. Reminaud's Cathedral. If you see anyone starting trouble, do what adventurers do best, you know? Break it up. Keep the peace. Look intimidating. Alright, I can do that, I suppose. Contracting conviction is from that NPC. Thank you. Oh, it's a little toy train. The lawn blazer. Impertinent Papa. Spineless seminarian and the Theomacent. Our lives are hard enough without some fresh-faced seminarian rubbing salt into our wounds. Will your precious words repay us for what we've lost? Will they bring back the dead? No, of course not. But as a pupil of the Scholasticate, I cannot forsake the teachings. If you give the book back, I am certain I can show you the proper passage to provide succor in your time of... How dare you! As if the lies in this book will keep us warm at night. Better to destroy it than be destroyed by it. Sir, I absolutely cannot allow you to take that particular tome! Come back! Is he really going to... Oh no. You're an adventurer, aren't you? Please, will you help my friend get his tome back? We were on our way back to the Scholasticate when that man accosted us. It's become an unfortunate occurrence these days, but this is the first time someone went so far as to make off with one of our books. Theomacent may mean well, but I fear he will get caught up in a lot more trouble if they outnumber him. I'll go and get help. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, somewhere down here. Uh-oh. Ben, I'm warning you. You'd best not meddle with what you don't know. Well, what have we here? Any ideas on what to do with these two, Ben? Ben? Is that you? My goodness, what are the chances of meeting at a time like this? Please, I would appreciate if you would ask your friend to produce the tome he was taken from me. Well, well. Theomacent. It's been a while. Careful now. I was in a mood for some light reading. But if you or your friend so much as takes a step, your precious tome goes up in smoke. Ah, the Parables of St. Danaphan. I know this title. It's the one we were read as children. I recall Father Choiseau gave you his own copy before you left for the Broom for your higher learning. Then you know how much it means to me. I made a promise to him to keep its lessons dear to my heart, and I have kept it with me ever since. All the more reason to burn it, to scatter the ashes, and your dreams along with them. He taught us three the same. Why was I left to rot in this wretched place? Why not you, or Lay? What made you two so bloody special? Put the book down, Ben. Oh, jeez, that face. Or I'll see you burned as well. Of all the people. You'd best watch yourselves. The world is changing, and we won't listen to your lies anymore. I'll make sure of that. Damn. Double look. Sacrilegious bastard. It's been badly charred. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you won't get much out of it now. Why not they? I have already committed the entire text to heart. I'm just happy it has been returned to me. Typical. You shouldn't let him off the hook so easily, you know. Were it not that I pitied him, I'd hand him over to the Inquisitors without a second thought. You came to help me, yes? Were it not for you, I'm certain they would have turned their hatred towards me soon after. I wish I could pay you for your services, but I'm afraid I live on but a meager stipend, hardly enough for candles and ink. But if you would be so kind as to tell me your name? Shan't. Uh-oh. Probably done in a little less than a minute. Master Abeder, I'm sincerely grateful to you for your protection. I may not have much in the way of coin, but if you have ever in need of a spiritual enlightenment, then you need look no further than the cathedral. Halone's blessing upon you. Okay. Okay, very nice. Thank you, boys. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank y'all. Let me... No, okay, that's nice. We don't need to see that. Oh. Uh-oh. I did not mean to click that. Also. Wait, what? Wait, what? I didn't catch what they said because I accidentally clicked through it. But the silhouetted person? What? I'll have to look back on what they said. I might be able to catch it. Gosh darn it. I missed the most important bit. No! Oh, that's cool. I like that. Oh. Ow. Oh my god. I am not. I am not doing well. I don't know why I'm dropping the ball so bad. Oh, I don't like that. I won't stand on the glowy bits. I'll just stay where I am. What's going on? I saw people running. Maybe I won't stand as close to him. Oh. Oh. Oh, they're combining. Oh, it's a Megazord. Oh, God, no. Brute justice. Oh, no. Well. Oh, get out of there, me. Get out of there, me. Me, get out of there. Alright, awesome. Sins of the Sun 1. Yay, we beat the Megazord. And the classic Power Rangers slash Super Sentai explosion in the background. I like that a lot, actually. And the pose. Midas complete. Wonderful. Good going, everyone. Oh, that was awesome. Wow. Nothing else? Alright, we move on. The Maiden Knot. Yeah. I like Biggs. The second core, I do believe. Once that's out of commission, Alexander won't be going anywhere. I don't like the look she's giving. Like, yeah. Knowing there's 4 more parts to this, I'm doubting it's gonna be that easy. Dan, that I could see you just once more. Farewell, my love. I like her eyes, though. She has very pretty eyes. You. It's with the book. Too frightened to face us alone, I see. Not that I blame you. We all know what Shent did to you last time. Shh. To usher in future that has been writ, even strongest Gabi must sometimes pretend to be weak, and let enemies win. Oh, pretending, were you? And I suppose losing this core was all part of your plan. Don't make me laugh. You know as much about the future as we do. Quick Thinks knows all. For example, Quick Thinks knows one among Uplanders carries true fragment of Enigma Codex. It seems the game is up, Biggs. There's no hiding the truth from Quick Thinks. Very well, I admit it. I have the fragment, but I won't be handing it over to the likes of you. Oi, Wedge, didn't you hear him? He knows all! Which means he knows that what you're carrying's a worthless rock, while I've got the genuine article tucked away in my small clothes. Just playing with them at this point. Bye, Quick Thinks. Not so quick on your feet now, are ya? Heh. Psh. Quick Thinks already knows conclusion of Uplander's childish games. He's coming for me. What's he waiting for? Long ago was outcome decided. Uplanders think they are victorious, but luck is no friend to them today. What? And now, Enigma Codex belongs to Illuminati. All pieces fall into our hands. Well, crap. Well, it is deactivated though, so it'll still probably take them time to freaking start it back up. Far as I can make out, the thing's in good working order. No damage, no signs of tampering. I could only think it was an energy fluctuation that did it. Just bad luck. Bad luck? You're saying it was pure chance that the platform stopped at that exact moment. Then what about Quick Thinks? There is no way he could have predicted something like that. The odds would be infinitesimal. Well, however he did it, the fact remains that he did. But that doesn't mean we have to stand for it. When someone takes something from you, you just have to take it back. Exit. Psh. Do uplanders forget something? Matters are too urgent for such foolish doings. What? Tongue flaps of Uplander make Bactrix almost to laugh. Uplander claims already to have stopped core and lost fragment to Quick Thinks. Psh. Look here, Uplander. Bactrix has brain case like steel trap, catching all heard things, all seen things, and we saw Uplanders leave but few moments ago. Psh. Bactrix senses something is amiss. Behind his impassive mask, you sense that Bactrix is eyeing you and your comrades with no small amount of suspicion. Psh. Bactrix is certain that Uplanders left for Metal Giant only moments before returning. He watches Uplanders disappear over horizon with his own 2 eyes. But it is impossible to return so soon if Uplander's tale is true. Why Treasure Hunter also makes such claims. Bactrix does not know. Go, Uplander. Trade tongue flaps with Mead, and together think of explanation. Timey-wimey stuff? Have you been able to make any sense of Bactrix's account? According to his version of events, we would scarcely have had time to reach the core, much less shut it down. But we were all there, and we all know what happened. Are you sure he's just not confused? Maybe he got lost in all that data of his and forgot the time. I'm afraid not. That's unless the goblin standing watch near Alexander was also confused. His reports collaborate Bactrix's. No, something else is going on here. I'm certain of it. The question is, what? If we assume for a moment that the goblin's accounts are true, then hardly any time has passed since we entered the barrier around Alexander. Time stopped. Impossible. Impossible? You mean like Quick Thinks is predicting exactly what was going to happen in the core room? I hate to say it, but maybe he wasn't talking out of his arse. If time doesn't work the same in there, maybe he saw the future. There may be another explanation for that. There's a device kept within Alexander capable of performing complex mathematical calculations. It is not outside the realm of possibility that it could be used to predict the outcome of simple events. Using mathematics to predict the future. Now even I could believe that. Now even if I could believe that, it wouldn't explain this business with Bactrix. Biggs is right. Perhaps the presence of the primal somehow disrupted the flow of time within the barrier. It's only a theory, of course, and a far-fetched one at that, but it might go some way towards explaining recent events. To be clear, you are implying that the Illuminati are aware of this temporal disruption and have been using it to somehow gaze into the future. Very well, if you are willing to accept that, why not go further? Might it not be the case that they have found a way to bend time to their will? By moving back and forth in time, the Illuminati could effectively manipulate the present however they saw fit. They would ever remain one step ahead of us, Our every effort doomed to fail from the first. Now that's a sobering theory, but it's still only a theory, right? Oh, pardon me. There's no point panicking just yet. Wedge, give the chief a call on your link pearl. Why don't you? If anyone knows how to untangle this knot, it's him. Chief, it's me. It's about Alexander. We've noticed something strange about time inside the primal. What? No, not our time inside the primal. The time. I mean time itself, Chief. It might be the best if you came here. I will await your arrival. Is that a heated debate, I hear? Boys, you started without me. Now, what was that you were saying over the link pearl? Something about running out of time? Sid insisted that I accompany him, though I would have come even had he not. Matters have taken a turn for the worse, I gather. You can say that again. Here we go. Is Alexander going to be standing up now? We have to go in through the feet. The etheric fluctuations are akin to those I observed shortly before the primal's awakening. In the absence of a functioning core, its form is dissipating a bit slowly. Istola, would you mind lending me your goggles for a moment? It can't hurt to have a second opinion. What in the seven hells? The aether pouring for the primal is flowing backwards, as if time were passing in reverse. That cannot be. Such a phenomenon is wholly without precedent. Knowing so little of this primal's capabilities, however, it would be remiss to discount the possibility outright. If it is as we fear, then at this very moment Alexander could be undoing our efforts to shut down its cores. All of our labors will have been for naught. Ah, the treasure hunter of whom we have heard so much. You seem rather unperturbed by our outlandish speculations. Was this perchance the subject of Wedge's communication? Gods help us! If there is any truth to this, it wouldn't matter how many cores we disabled. The Illuminati will simply undo any damage we cause. Then what do we do, Chief? How do we even begin to fight something like that? Everybody stumped. To erase the past. To return to a clean slate. Could Dayan have known? The broken cone. Psh. Preparations for restoration of Enigma Codex are complete. Calculations show margin of error of future reading is 0.03%. Psh. Foolish Gabi. When future's decided, there is no error. There is no failure. Listen well, chosen of Illuminati. At last all pieces are in place. No longer must wise suffer foolishness of unwise. Time is come to backstrike, and fears will make way for a perfect world, or die. Now, restore Enigma Codex! Now is Alexander Illuminati's to control. Soon will cores disabled by Uplanders be disabled no longer. Reverse time! Once power flows to third core, Alexander will be fully operational, and with third core will its true potential awaken. Wings of time will unfurl, and all of history will be at mercy of Illuminati. Chosen ones will amend mistakes of past and reshape world into perfection. At last, prophecies of Enigma Codex will be fulfilled. And Quick thinks all thoughts will rule as king of new world, of correct world. Chosen ones, menders of history, be proud to serve as builders of this paradise. Oh, they've got earaches. Well, that's just wonderful. God damn it. Stoll and the Chief have returned to Matoya's cave. Don't worry. Between them, they're sure to find the answer to our problems. If it isn't waiting on a shelf in the Charlian Annuals, it'll be in some forgotten corner of the Chief's brains. You mark my words. And the next time we meet Quickthinks, we'll be ready for him. My adventure, there's something I would like to discuss with you, but mayhap it would be best to wait until we are safely back at the short stop. I will see you there. I mean, it's just right over here, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I suppose I should start by apologizing for everything. Were it not for me, the Illuminati would not have summoned that infernal machine, or gain the means to control it. And now Quick Things possesses the power to manipulate time, to foresee the future and erase the past. I do not think how he will use it. Returning the cores to their former state was but a foretaste. When all three are active, and Alexander can traverse both time and space, nothing will stand between the Illuminati and their twisted utopia. We cannot let it come to that, Shint. Somehow, we must find a way to stop them. But first, we must rescue Round Rocks. Of all the innocent victims of this sorry tale, her plight pains me the most. The shortstop just isn't the same without her. I hope someone will keep her treasures safe until she returns. Meet of where the eye is a thicket a short distance away. Adventure, you came at an opportune moment. It would seem we have a visitor. I was pacing about thinking of Round Rocks when something in the shadows drew my eye. I caught only a brief glimpse, but it bore an uncanny resemblance to Quick Think's constant companion. Shinoa, was it? If the coral's here, there's a good chance our Illuminati keepers are close by. We'd best track her down, and quickly. Follow me! The cat! Just as I thought. It is Shinoa. Or is it? One coral kitten looks much the same as another, and she doesn't seem to have brought any of her friends. Over there! Uplanders, what are all these snap crashings and... Go! An Illuminati spy, sent by Quick Things to observe our movements, like as not. Given the sizable disadvantage at which we find ourselves, we thought it best to relieve him of duty. He spent his final moments babbling about all the Illuminati's deranged schemes, claimed that once the final core was activated and Alexander fully operational, the fortress would gain the power to travel through time, taking them along with it. He seemed quite convinced that Quick Things was a prophet of sorts, a traveler from the future come to the present to return history to its proper state. Aye, and that's not the half of it. According to him, the battle for history has already been won, and not by us, for the future is writ in the Enigma Codex, and we but play out our roles in it. Quick Things a traveler from the future. That would certainly explain how he was able to anticipate our every move, but could it be that he has already conquered the world of tomorrow? Have all our efforts been in vain? Bah! Tongue flaps of crazed Illuminati make brain case hurt. Backricks would speak of different subject. What brings Uplanders? Back to shortstop. Having settled upon a plan of action, Sid and I were in the process of making our final preparations with Master Matoya when this kitten scampered in, mewing as if to beckon us. We duly followed her, and she led us here, much to dismay of the fellow at our feet. I'm not one for lifting a gift coral in the mouth, but something about all of this doesn't sit right with me. She's been at Quick Thinks' side, make that on his bloody head, every step of the way. And now she decides to betray her keepers? The cat could speak our tongue. I would have a question or two for her. Perhaps even 3. Ugh, I can't believe I'm even considering this, but then it wouldn't be the strangest thing I've heard today. You there, cat. You're Shanoa. Quick thinks is a little familiar, aren't you? 2 mews for yay, 1 for nay. Mew, mew. Did she truly... Do you want to go home? Mew. 7 Hills. I think the Bloody Furball might actually understand us. But that doesn't mean we can trust her. For all we know, she could be here to do her master's dirty work. A moment, Uplander. Tongue flaps of Round Rocks come to Batrix's brain case. 3 years ago, when Round Rocks found Codex Splinterstone, Round Rocks says Black Coral Child is there, on looking. Batrix thinks nothing of this then, but now... You mean to imply that Shanoa here was present when we attempted the summoning? I very much doubt that. If she were a kitten 3 years ago, she would be a fully grown coral by now. Unless, that is, she took a shortcut through time. An implausible theory, I grant you, but one we cannot well dismiss in light of recent events. If true, it would raise a still more troubling possibility that Round Rock's discovery of the Codex was no mere coincidence, but an event orchestrated by Quick Things to further his own ends. Oh, this just gets better and better. Look, whatever is going on here, we're not like to find out by standing around talking. We need to delve deeper into that fortress. And as luck would have it, Wedge claims his latest invention will allow us to do just that. I've seen him and Biggs on ahead to the Maker's Quarter to perform their final tests. Meet them there when you are ready. I'll join you as soon as my own preparations are complete. Got it. The way that cat moves, it frickin' messing with me. To travel back in time and set past wrongs aright. Who could resist such temptation? And how grievous the consequences of surrendering to it? For in allowing the past to consume us, and making our every choice, our every action the correct one, will we not cease to live in the present, and in turn lose sight of the future? 'Tis a path not to redemption, but to madness. Oh, a little higher. Ah, shit. All fired up and ready to go, are we? Then I best hurry up and brief you on the task at hand. In a nutshell, we'll be attacking the Primal on 2 fronts. As we speak, Estola is leading an attempt to cut off the Primal source of Aether. Our job, meanwhile, will be to head into the belly of the beast and rescue young Round Rocks. Without her to view the Enigma Codex for him, the Illuminati won't be able to turn back time anymore, giving us a fighting chance of beating the bastards. The chief reckons that the shortest path is through the giant's great fat noggin, the only problem being that it's inside the barrier. Not to worry, though. Wedge's latest wonder will take care of that. He's dubbed it the BBG-2, which he tells me is short for Barrier Be Gone. Of course, the barrier doesn't just serve to keep folks out, it also keeps the Primal in. That being why Mita and her mates raised the bleeding thing in the first place. So the moment it goes down, there'll be nothing to stop the Colossus from running rampant. If it has a mind to. Which means we're going to need to move fast. The chief will take the Excelsior in as close as he can to the Alexander's head, or we'll jump off and secure us away inside. Wasting no time, you'll then climb back aboard and Wedge will rearrange the barrier. All before our metal friend even knows what's happening. Oh, accidentally double-click. Cool. Alright. 931. Now have access to the eyes of the creator. Alexander can be assessed via the entrance in the Maker's Quarter. I don't think I have enough time to do this now. So we'll start the next phase of the Alexander raid next time. I will, however, continue on with contradicting convictions, though. So we can easily do that. Oh, and next time we'll hopefully be able to finish the Alexander raid quest line. You know. I still need to, at some point, do the Bahamut one. Or at least finish the Bahamut quest line. I still haven't done that. I just keep forgetting about it. Not gonna lie. You know, old boy, I've been thinking. Maybe it's not all that bad. True, the peace conference was a complete disaster, but it did serve to unite the people. After a fashion, did it not? All we have to do now is, kill the dread worm that has seized control of the Azure Dragoon and is planning to lead the Horde in assault on our fair city any day now. Any day now. Return and not a moment too soon. The students seem less anxious, and business has nearly returned to normal. I presume you found who has been harassing them. Oh dear, not again. Where are the patrols when they are needed? They have been spread thin, from what I hear. Fortunately, this gentleman was willing to lend a hand. I thank you for looking out for the well-being of our pupils. I am Sister Gitel of St. Endelim's Scholasticate. And might I ask your... Oh dear, I know your face. You are Master of Better, one who had a hand in revealing the true history of the Holy See. What? But the... You mean to tell me I've been tasking the Master of Better as an errand boy, and you accepted it with such grace? Alone itself could not have arranged such a curious encounter. On the contrary, I believe our meeting is the product of intervention most divine. Master Better, if you would be so inclined, I would like to take you to meet the headmistress of our humble Scholasticate. Okay. By your deeds was light shed on certain inconsistencies in Ishgard's history, and to a lesser extent the Church's teachings. Needless to say, the resulting controversy has strained the relationship between the people and the clergy. The foundation of our great city-state rests upon the wisdom of the Enchiridion. Alas, the lowborn in particular has suffered greatly as a result of erroneous interpretations. Some have even begun to wonder if all our precepts have been thus distorted. We have the Scholasticate are wont to reflect upon these revelations deeper than most. Although we live as scholars, we have grown complacent, accepting a simple interpretation set forth by the Archbishop and his predecessors. Although we are openly reevaluating our teachings, our students continue to be targeted by those who feel they have been deceived. As you yourself have no doubt seen, there are those who would rather purge the city of all clergy, regardless of their guilt. But with you on our side, surely those miscreants would think twice before harming our students. Pray come and visit our halls. I am certain the students would be put at ease to see you again as well. Yeah! Except, I must take my leave and return to the cathedral. Mathai, it has been a pleasure. Master Abeder, I sincerely hope you shall consider my offer to meet with the headmistress. Alone's blessings be upon you both. Yes, I want to. I want to now. Very much so. It's a spin-off, it seems, anyway. No. Bad bots. Bad. Master Betty, yes? Sister Gaetel was hopeful you would come and visit. She awaits you inside. Master Better, welcome to the Scholasticate. I appreciate you coming all this way, but I am afraid the headmistress is not here at the moment. She has taken leave to rest. Forgive me, but I must ask you to meet with her another day. This truly is a pity, as I too was looking forward to her audience with you. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Father Bravognan. I have heard much about you from Sister Gaetel. In the headmistress's absence, I have been charged with tending to a myriad administrative matters. While that would ordinarily constitute as simply waxing the seal to a pile of parchments, I have been forced to take a more hands-on approach. The deputy headmaster and I were just discussing a rather troubling event which occurred soon after our students' encounter in the broom, and we fear it may be connected. Master Rebecca, you are familiar with the statue of Saint Valroyant, the one in the center of the forum. House Dismail's stonemasons have been working on chiseling a new head, and one of our students has been tasked with overseeing their work. Unfortunately, this student has since reported that the piece has vanished from the artisan's workshop. Given that it has little monetary value, Father Bravognan and I cannot help but wonder if... Briarden! If the culprit bears a grudge towards the students, Briarden, consulting inspector at your service. Eh? Huh? I'm so happy. Shent? What brings you here of all places? Don't tell me you were the hero that the students have been muttering or murmuring about. I cannot say that I am surprised. You're acquainted with my nephew, Master Abeder? Yes, mine uncle, you could say our paths have crossed more than once with a certain bumbling detective. An idea occurs to me. Shent is an adventurer of exceptional skill in combat and deduction both. Pray allow me to appoint him as my assistant. No, associate. In my work here at the Scholasticate. A prolonged association is like to raise more than a few eyebrows, if not invite criticism. While I understand your concern, I'm willing to trust Riordan's judgment. Master Better has shown nothing but compassion towards our students. At least permit me his company in ascertaining the piece's whereabouts. You may judge the value of our association afterwards. Very well, but no one is to speak of this to the headmistress. I will allow Master Abetter to accompany you, but only for the duration of the investigation. And for the love of the Fury, be discreet. Well, if Hildebrand's not here, I think that's easy enough. Excellent. Come, Shent. Our first course of action will be to question the student responsible for overseeing the statue's restoration. Have we met him before? Nah, first time meeting him. Don't know him at all. Hey! Man, I want my character to do the same before the ends, as he's also wearing glasses. The Omniscient, it was you? Master Abetter, a pleasant surprise to see you once more. Praise be to all alone. So you're asking after the statue piece. I made sure to lock the workshop door, so I don't understand how it could have been taken. But worry not. I take full responsibility and will personally see it returned. That won't be necessary. Inspector Bryden at your service. I'm told you were recently harassed by several ruffians in the Broom, and I suspect they may be responsible for this theft. What can you tell me about these men? Nothing, Inspector. I have never seen them before in my life. And besides, why would they want to steal the statue piece? It makes no sense. In any event, as I said, the responsibility is mine and mine alone. Now, if you would excuse me. Admiral's sense of responsibility notwithstanding, he's certainly hiding something. Shent, I think we may find our answers in Foundation. While I make inquiries in the Broom, I ask that you keep an eye on the Forum. Many miscreants are wont to delight in their misdeeds, and this one may be drawn to the statue. Okay. Down at 9:44. Alright, keep going a little bit longer. Little bit longer. Just a little bit. Go until 9:50. It's another 6 minutes. It'll be fine. Go down to Foundation. Damn it, Ben. You again. I told you not to meddle in my affairs. Away with you. Master Better, how did you... I suppose I should be honest with you. I'm certain the stolen piece is in that crate. I know you are helping the inspector, but I beg you, let me try to reason with Ben first. Alright, do your best. Ben, please return the statue piece, and all shall be forgiven. You do understand the consequences of what you are doing. Defiling a saint's monument is a serious crime. When Father Cassio read us stories at the orphanage, you loved the ones about Saint Valroyant. Do you not wish to see the statue restored? Saint Valroyant, an azure dragoon who drew the great worm away from Ishgard. For all we know, that too was a lie. The Holy See and the Bloody Highborn deceived us, Theo. They built their fortunes on our backs. But you would willingly believe those lies if it meant a chance at a better life for yourself. I knew you were the one behind this. You've been following Theo and me ever since we met in the broom. Be careful, Shent. He's not going to give it up without a fight. Oh god, I'm stabbing him in the face! No! The homicide, no! Oh, the humanity. Wait, all of you! I still believe Ben will do what's right. There you go again, turning up your nose and spewing shite as if you're one of them. Don't you see, I am doing what's right. I'm ridding us of these false heroes. But keep your bloody head and your library and lessons filled with lies. Believe them if you want. You're just as bad as the rest. He is right to be angry. I dreamt of teaching our people to walk in Helone's grace, but when the scripture itself has been called into question, how am I to find my own way? Whatever should I do? Forge your own path. Forge your own path. My own path? You mean interpret the scripture on my own? A different approach to our faith, to be sure, but mayhap you have the right of it. Forgive me, Ben, but I have come too far to give up now. If Helone's teachings have been distorted by man's hand, then by man's hand must they be redeemed. It's all well and good, but we won't change Ishgard by standing around in the snow. At least Ben left us the statue piece. We'd best return it before that prized peacock starts squawking to the deputy headmaster. Will you come too, Shent? I'm sure he will appreciate your help in retrieving it. Sure. Let's open the crate and make sure it's in there. Or not. Okay. Ah, man. Alright. I suppose we'll leave it there for now. And we'll pick this back up next time. I gotta get ready for work. Blah. At least it's my Friday. So I should have the next 2 days off. Oh, goodness. Alrighty, thank you, Vanilla, very much for chatting with me. I appreciate it. And thanks for telling me about the quest slide here. Otherwise, who the heck knows how long I would have noticed it or even found the when a gentleman falls rather than flies. So I thank you. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Is some good stuff. And now I won't have to just be standing around or going just to the gold saucer when waiting for raids. That's always nice. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. And once again, if any suggestions of who to raid, I do not mind suggestions. Who's online? Doesn't look like really there's anyone that I'm currently following on playing. So, boop. How about we do through the category? Has at least one viewer. There are a lot of people. Trying to see if there's any non-spoilers. Da, 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 da. There's a VR version of it? Interesting. That's kind of cool. I'm trying to find if there's anything like non-spoilery. Trying to see where people are, if I recognize it or not. Unfortunately, a lot of them I don't recognize right off the bat. Hmm. Maybe we'll raid this person. 46. At the very least, it looks like they're in Limsa right now, so not too much spoilery. So we're gonna raid Pat Rat 46. Yeah. Until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your night, whichever it may be, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.